Greetings. Welcome to Baxter's Blades. You are entering the tiger pit. All you buck lovers, here we go again. Let's show another buck knife. Now this is one that I picked up when I picked up the buck 111. Why? Well, I got this for under $100 and I would have to pay shipping, so I threw this on the order. This is one that I have wanted for a while. I went and saw him at the Buck Factory and I was on the fence about it. It is the Buck Saunter. Now the sleeve I left in the house, so you're not going to see it, but you saw the thumbnail, so you know what it looks like. The Buck Saunter is a micarta and 154 cm steel modern slip joint. Look at this beauty. Now I thought they were kind of small in person. I have a few knives I will compare it to. They come in a drop point, which curls around there. It almost looks like a canoe. I like how the tang is covered up and the drop point, it really looks uniform. But you know me, Baxter, I'm a clip point type of guy. I picked this up because they are discontinuing him. And well, $125 is a lot for this knife. Now they dropped them on sale to 90 something dollars, 93 maybe. You can get them in black or green micarta, drop point or clip point. You can see you have T6s. That looks pretty big. That might be a T10. So it is adjustable. Let's pull this out. There is no half stops. There is a long pull. Very nice snap. Really cool clip point blade with long pull. Flat grind, not the usual buck hollow grind. It's windy out here. Hopefully the wind's not shaking the table, and hopefully it's not creating a bunch of wind noise. Look at that. So I can get 4 fingers on it, but it is almost like a 3-finger knife and a little bit of pinky there. I could put a lanyard on there, give me a little bit more grip. I'm more into traditionals. I'm not really into modern slip joints that much, but this is one, like I said, I've wanted for a while. They are discontinuing it. Boss heat treated, 154 cm steel, no half stop, nice snap. Relatively centered blade. I think it was centered. Let's try opening and closing it again. Yeah, off a little bit. So Case isn't the only one. Beautiful knife. Warthog had gotten the spear point. He told me, get the spear point, or drop point, excuse me. Looks like a spear point. A few other people have gotten the drop point. Said, get the drop point. I'm like, if I'm getting one of these, it's going to be the clip point. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll get the drop point also. Really nice. I'm not going to do a measurement on the blade, but it's pretty small. It's a pretty small little knife here. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. A lot of noise around here. Cars driving up. The wind's blowing. Wonder if it's going to rain. So let's do a little size comparison. Here is a 501 Custom Squire. So you can see the handle length's about the same. It just feels a little different with how it curves in here. You don't get as much purchase with your pinky. Your pinky's back here, depending on your hand size. Blade length is, I guess, cutting edge is very similar. Let's compare it to another modern slip joint, the Kershaw Federalist. Now this is not a typical slip joint. That's why I really like the Saunter. It's a slip joint. This is a double detent. I really wish they had made it an actual slip joint. This is Kershaw, made in USA. but it is CPM 154, which is a powdered steel. I think I trust Buck's 154 heat treatment better than this. There's a little size comparison. I think the model number on this is 250. You can see that right there. Oh yeah, it's getting windy. But yes, I do prefer the fact that this is an actual slip joint. You can feel it snap and lock in. Now it's not a strong pull. I'd say it's about a 5, maybe into a 5.5. But this is just a small pocket carry, good pocket dropper, good little work knife. What a great knife for just like hiking, you know, not major camp use, but pretty much do almost anything you can do with the Squire here. But definitely a huge size difference between the Kershaw Federalist and it. Man, if they only made these in slip joint, you don't get that satisfying lock into the open position and snap, though this does have a double detent half stop. Also, I'd like to compare it to another modern slip joint, the Case Crossroads Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive green micarta orange underliners. So yeah, the handle length's pretty much a sod buster. Like I said, just different shape. The shape of the Saunter is very unique. Obviously more cutting length on the sod buster. This is S35VN, but you do have the torque screws. Now these are like T6s or smaller. Yeah, they look like T6s. And it's interesting that the pivot, you can see how it's a screw on either side. And I like how they have the locking pivot here. And then you have your, you know, your T8 or T10 to do the final adjustment there, as opposed to having to get 2 torques to adjust the tension. The crows are out and everything. But yeah, just a few knives here to show you a little size comparison. I'll put this Federalist back out. Like I said, they are discontinued. So when they're gone, I think they're gone. And they're on sale now for $90-something. I think when I was at the Buck Factory, they had seconds that were even more affordable. And well, I got a even better deal on this, so I could not pass it up. The 501 Squire, the 503 Prince, and the 505 Knight are being discontinued from the custom shop. They still will have the Squire. I'd mentioned in my 111 video they're bringing out the few more knives, like the Buck 55 and a few others. Hopefully they bring the 117 Brahma to the custom shop. I would be really happy about that. Like I said, green and black micarta. Drop point, clip point. Just beautiful design language here. Very happy I got it to add to the collection. And this is I'll carry it. I'll use it. It's a modern slip joint meant to be used for sure. I may have to throw a little lanyard on there since I have that nice spot to do it. Put a little fancy bead on it. Maybe my Buck bead. I have a Buck anvil bead. I haven't put on anything. Check out the blade grind there. Very nice. I've already cut paper with it. It did extremely well. Flat grind. This was manufactured, I think, last year. I think, honestly, they probably didn't sell that well because they were asking a lot of money for them. It's good steel. It's a good modern slip joint, but this type of knife, I honestly think under $100 would be the price range. These were around 100 when they came out. I found this for $50. That's why I pulled the trigger on it. I got this for $75 from the Buck Factory. So if you like it, you can go there, check it out. Once they're gone, they are gone. Thank you for joining me in the Tiger Pit. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.